Good morning, my friends. It is Saturday, and I am just going to bring you along for my day today. Show you what I eat, show you what I do, and hopefully throw a cook with me in. Although I'll probably put that on a separate video. It's not too early on Saturday morning. We slept in this morning. I have been sleeping terribly lately, just really poorly. And so last night before I went to bed, I took an Advil PM to help me sleep, and I had the best sleep I've had in weeks. So I got to sleep in a little bit. Didn't get up until about 8 o'clock. It was wonderful, and now I am up and getting my day semi-started. Haven't showered or anything yet, but just want to get a few things done before I do all that. And we're waiting on a telephone call that our produce pickup is ready. We'll take a ride down and get that. We're trying out a new place today. I know Doug wants to work outside. I think he wants to start figuring out how to install the new irrigation system for the garden and maybe getting his garden tilled. Not sure. But I thought I would just bring you along, show you what we're doing today. And the other day I had showed you and mentioned about my sourdough starter. I haven't showed it to you since, so I am going to turn you around, show you what it looks like this morning. It is looking good. It's bubbly. I'm excited. Today is day, I think I started it on Monday. So Monday, 1, 2, 3. So I guess today's day 6. I am just going to feed it today. I am not going to have it, which I've been. I think I'm just going to feed it today because it looks so good. So I'll turn you around. I will show you that. I will show you how I feed it. And that's that. Okay, so I put the sourdough starter. There it is. See all the bubbles? That's what you need. Put it on the scale, and I'm going to feed it with 50 grams of flour and 50 grams of filtered water. I go nice and slow because it's easier to add than it is to take out. There we go, close enough. And now 50 grams of filtered water. Oops. Well, messed that up a little bit. I usually don't go that fast, but it should be fine. Especially since today was not a day where I took out. And then I'm just going to mix it up with a fork. Now tomorrow I will take half of the starter out before I feed it. And that's that. Now I will just cover it. I just keep it on my kitchen counter, loosely cover it with a tea towel, and do it all again tomorrow. For my breakfast this morning, I have a veggie omelet, 0 points on blue and purple, and 6 points on green. I have 2 points worth of bacon and a 2-point light English muffin with a 1/4 teaspoon of light butter. So it is on blue and purple, it is a 4-point breakfast. And on green, it is a 10-point breakfast. And I have my tea. Wow, it is an absolutely beautiful day in Jersey. I wish we had gotten a little bit of an earlier start because we do have a lot of outside work to do. But right now we are going down to pick up our produce order. It's about 25 minutes away. Is that? Yeah, somewhere around there. Giving this new place a try. And that's about it. I will have a cook with me going up. It's delicious. It is English muffin bread, and it is delicious. Yeah. Now the original recipe makes it 5 points a slice, but that would be slicing it really, really thick. each loaf, it makes 2 loaves. Each loaf would be 8 slices. I can easily get 10 slices out of the loaf, so it brings it down to 4 points a slice, and it is delicious. And I think, I mean, it's a nice size slice. That with, you know, some eggs and Canadian bacon, a 5-point breakfast on Blue is perfect. So I will definitely, that'll probably go up before this, so you'll probably see that before this, but it was good and so easy to make. I have a half a loaf of it here to drop off to Denise. I have other stuff to drop off. She needs some yeast, so I'm going to drop off some yeast on her porch, and I'm going to gift her with half a loaf of the bread. So, and I'm going to give my sister-in-law the other half. Uh-oh. Road closed, construction. Oh, that's a pain in the neck. But what a better time, I guess, to do construction when there's not so many people on the road, although we are just pulling on the highway, and it doesn't really look like there's a quarantine on a Saturday because it's a lot of cars on the road. I'm just going to assume they're all doing what we're doing and going to do some grocery pickup or some essential errands. Yeah, that's what I'm going to assume. I guess that's it for now. I will be back. I will show you my grocery or my produce haul. I'm hoping to get some sewing done this afternoon, but I don't know if I will now. We will see. Tonight we are supposed to get together on Zoom with our BFFs and play some Jackbox games. So I need to still set that up. Yeah, I know the day's gonna get away from me, absolutely. And we're having tacos for dinner, so that's an easy meal, but just a lot of prep with all the chopping and stuff like that. But it'll get done. We have nothing but time, right? So I will be back to show you what we got for produce pickup and all that good stuff. I am now going to, on our half-hour drive, I'm going to sit and work on my May dinner menu because I try to use every available second I have and chat with Doug. Although honestly, we've been talking so much, I think we're running out of things to talk about.
I tell you I love you.
What?
I tell you I love you.
He can tell me he loves me, and he does 1,000 times a day. But do you find that that's happening? Like if you live with a significant other or a spouse, like are you running out of things to talk about? I mean, I don't want to say that in a bad way, but like last night we were both sitting on the couch just reading. I don't think we spoke a word to each other for over an hour. But when we do have conversations, they're pretty good and pretty deep. And then there's always those necessary conversations that husbands and wives have, you know, like budgeting and, you know, things like that. We had those discussions this morning. Pretty big discussions now that, you know, my income has been cut in, what, a quarter or less?
Something like that.
So, you know, there's definitely those discussions. And, you know, we try not to talk too much about the immediate future because we just don't know what's going on. Tonight would have been Adam's prom. So we're a little sad about that. And yeah, tonight would have been his prom. And then in the middle of the night, tomorrow night, he would have been leaving for a senior class trip in Disney. So a little sad, but he's taking it so well. I am so proud of him. Oh, my sister is setting up a scavenger hunt for next weekend. I am so stinking excited about that. That should be fun. There'll be 20 items that we need to take pictures of while we're out, you know, on a drive, on a walk, on our run, whatever it is. There's a bunch of us that are going to do it. There's no prizes or anything, just bragging rights. So to see who can get a picture with most of the items, it will be done very safely. It will be done social distancing. You know, it's not going to be like take a picture with a police officer because, you know, social distancing. So it should be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it next weekend. She said she wished she had gotten it together for this weekend since it's so gorgeous out, but that's okay. We have something to look forward to. We just got back from our produce pickup. I got 5 pounds of regular potatoes, 4 pears, half a dozen ears of corn on the cob, a watermelon, cantaloupe, 2 red peppers, a pound of zucchini, 6 navel oranges, and 3 pounds of red grapes. That was it for our produce haul, and I'll show you what we bought for plants. So the rest of the bounty we picked up when we were picking up our produce order was plants for the garden. We have green bell peppers. We have several varieties of tomatoes. We have zucchini. We have butter crunch lettuce. We have romaine lettuce. We have lots of cucumbers. We have chives. We have basil. We have parsley. We have cilantro. And we also have more coming. Eggplants and probably one more variety of tomatoes. And also some, oh, we have Cubanelle peppers also, bell peppers and Cubanelle peppers. So that will definitely get us started. And Doug is working on digging a trench in the backyard to install our new irrigation system in the garden. So it's a beautiful day for it. I will come out and help him once I get my act together. Okay, I am not hungry for lunch, but I can't let this go to waste. When I dropped off some yeast and the bread for Denise over at Dish with D, she gave me, left on her porch, we did it within social distance guidelines, some angel food cake waffles that she made. So I cut up some strawberries and put them on top, hit it with a little dab of Ready Whip, and that's going to be my dessert lunch because I am still really full from my breakfast and I'm saving room for tacos. Denise is still working out the points for this, so I'm guessing maybe I'm going to charge a point on this. It looks delicious and I cannot wait to dig in. Thanks, Denise. I'm sure you can't hear me over all this noise, but there's definitely work getting done here today. I cannot wait. We have about 2 more weeks before we can actually get the plants in the ground, just for fear of frost, but we're definitely getting ready. Okay, it is dinner time and we are having tacos tonight. On my plate right now, I have 2 Ortega shells. 2 shells are 3 points. I have a beer spilled all over the table. That was that noise you heard.
Saw that one coming.
I have some taco shredded chicken on my tacos. I have a half a tablespoon of sour cream on each taco, and 1 tablespoon is 0 points. It's fat-free sour cream. I have lettuce and tomato for 0 points. And I have some Cabot cheese. I grated up an ounce of cheese. I still have some in the bowl, so I haven't used all of it yet, but it's 1 point. So this is just 4 points right now for these 2 tacos. I'm sure I'll have something else, maybe another one, or maybe some chips and salsa, because I made some homemade salsa. This is from Kim at A Girl and Her Phone. This is called her pantry salsa. It's actually made with canned tomatoes. And it's pretty good. The only complaint from my family is it's not hot enough, but I didn't have any poblanos or any jalapenos to put in it. So I threw some chilies in there, but it didn't give it enough heat for these guys yet, but they're still enjoying it. So
it's good.
It is very good. So good job, Kim. Thanks for sharing that. And now I'm going to go enjoy my tacos. Okay, my friends, that is it for me tonight. We have been playing for a couple hours some Jackbox games on Zoom with our besties. We had such a good time. It was a lot of fun and a lot of laughs. And we are going to try to do that every week. So, yeah, I think I'm trying to decide if I feel like some popcorn or not. I do have a few points left and I could have some. I just don't know if I want it or not. So, I am going to end this here. I hope you had a fabulous day. We did, considering we're, still in quarantine and stuff, but we did have a good time, and it's supposed to rain again tomorrow here in Jersey, so we get 1 nice day out of 5, but hopefully it won't rain. Out of 7, yeah. Hopefully it won't rain. Maybe it'll change and we can spend a little more time outside tomorrow. I have a couple more sewing projects I want to do, but I need to get some more fabric first. I thought I had some and I don't. So I'm going to sit and place an online Joann's order, read a little bit of my book, and go to bed. Somebody asked me the other day if I would show what I was reading. The book I just finished is upstairs right now. I was reading, I mentioned it the other day, Laura Childs. She writes a couple different series. She writes a scrapbooking series, mysteries, and a tea shop series, mysteries. They're a lot of fun. I love cozy mysteries and I love tea. So the tea shop ones are definitely, you know, and I scrapbook too. So they're definitely top of my list. Right now I am reading, I think her name is Karen McInerney. It's called the Dewberry Farms Mystery Series. Just like another cozy series. It's a light reading. I enjoy it. I like the characters. So I will probably go and read a little bit tonight. Another thing we had to do today, I'll put the pictures in at the end. Adam was voted for 2 senior superlatives, and they're not in school to take the pictures for that, unfortunately. You know, like for the yearbook and for slideshows and stuff. So we had to take the pictures at home, and Adam was voted most Gloucester Catholic spirit and also most likely to win a Grammy. So we had to come up with a creative way to take his picture. So I will put the pictures at the end of this clip that we took. And
to interrupt you, it's 1 cup for popcorn, right?
No, it is a 3rd cup for popcorn, not a whole cup.
Well, see, that would have been the
That would have been bad.
That would have been the
Adam is having a date movie night with his girlfriend. They watch the same movie on Disney Plus or Netflix. So he's popping some popcorn to go watch a movie virtually with his girlfriend. So anyway, that is it for me. I will remember to put those pictures of Adam in. They turned out really cute. And I will be back on Monday with a full day of eating. Have a great night. Stay safe, stay healthy, and if you can, stay home.